Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the lightweight bout between Kaue Fernandes versus Marc Diakiese. And how I feel about this one right here is I'm going low confidence Kaue Fernandes to beat Marc Diakiese. And there really isn't a whole lot of tape or really any tape. So I ain't gonna be acting like, oh my gosh, I've seen everything. I went to his gym, I shook his hand, and I seen this man fight since he was 12 years old. I have a extensive knowledge on him, and not gonna be lying and say something like from barely anything. I'm never gonna be that person. But I've seen about probably like 10, 20, not really, probably like 40, 50 seconds of Kaue Fernandes fighting. I see another Kaue Fernandes, and there's a Kaue Fernandes. So I seen about 40 seconds of Kaue Fernandes, and I seen probably about 5-6 minutes of Kaue Fernandes. So yeah. But I'm going here. This is not like this low confidence here. But Marc Diakiese, if I really think of him, the worst stylistic matchup for him is probably a well-rounded Brazilian. He has a tendency to get clubbed and subbed, and who are the best club and subbers? Brazilians. And a lot of them got BJJ backgrounds, or at least solid BJJ skills. And a lot of them bring pressure, and they have power, very athletic. And they can club and sub you. Diakiese has a tendency to go to the wrestling. That's a safe haven to fights, and he does get rocked like a decent number of times. I'm not saying all the time. I'm not saying he has a bad chin or anything, but yeah, when I look at most of his losses in the UFC, it's been like club and guillotine. I'm not really saying guillotines on Fernandes' record, but I think he could pull it off. And again, this is really just a dice roll because I just think Diakiese hasn't shown a great record against Brazilian fighters, and Kaue Fernandes is supposed to be some highly touted Nova and Yao product, getting praise from Aldo and several other members from there. So it's really a dice flip. A coin flip here. But I do think he probably possesses a full well-rounded skill set. I think he'll be able to press Marc Diakiese. Also, this is in Brazil, so I think he'll have that, booster. He get home field advantage coming there. Seemed like a pretty sizable lightweight as well. And I think he'll be able to go out there and press Diakiese and probably force him to panic wrestle. And also people who Diakiese has typically beat have been guys that, they've been okay fighters, but look at the people he fought that he has actually beaten. They don't really typically have good BJJ skills. They might have okay wrestling defense, maybe even okay wrestling, but no real submission threat. Then we look at people who have submitted him, they have a submission threat. Joe Alvarez, Dan Hooker, and so I think two other fighters, but at least one other fighter. But yeah, I think Kaue Fernandes was able to press him, force him to shoot a takedown, and then fully exploit him going for that takedown and tap him out. And I'm gonna say first round. That's typically when he gets finished, and I'm expecting a similar fashion. Kind of get him while he's cold, press him, force him into his instincts, and then make him pay for those instincts. So in this one, I have Kaue Fernandes via first round submission.